Mm-mm. That was quick. Holy buckets, that was quick. Go, Chris Valley. Oh, check, check, microphone check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary had a little lamb and she was white as snow. Check, check, microphone check. Testing 1, 2. Okay, we have audio, I believe. We are streaming. Ooh, Lord have mercy. How the heck is everybody? Hope y'all are doing well. This is a bit of a first for me. Been a while. Over a month, I think, since I streamed last time. It certainly feels like longer than that, even. Go Crest Valley on Farming Simulator 19. How interesting is that? I was watching Julian's stream earlier on, and he said that people have been reporting a few issues with the map, such as not being able to remove buildings, painting grass doesn't seem to be a thing either. I'll take a quick look at that. This is more of a test stream than anything else. It is not necessarily a full stream, as it were. I'm basically, I just got my PC up and running again. Mr. Newall, how the heck are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. I almost did retire. I very nearly did, believe it or not. And I'm wearing my new headset. Yay! The Logitech G635. I have to say, they are lighter than the previous headset, which is always a good thing. Go Crest Valley on FS19. Well, well, well. So, what is the opinion on this thing? Did the modder just do a straight up conversion of this thing without modifying anything? Mr. Old Timer Dave, the man, the myth, the farmer. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? You know what? I was a huge fan of Goldcrest. I put, I don't know, something like 880 hours on this thing in FS17. I kind of cut my teeth on this map originally. Is this? I don't think this was here originally, was it? What is that? I don't believe that's. I don't think that's new. Or that wasn't there before. Uh, this kind of all looks the same. Was that added? I don't remember that. Was that added? This thing? I don't remember that being there. Do you guys? I think that was there. I'm not entirely sure. APD. Hello, sir. How are things? How are you? Has that silo changed as well? Isn't that silo from FS19? The 200,000 liter thingy? What do we? Oh no, I started on New Farmer, so I got all the monies. Mister who? Mr. Funnybone? Um, I don't remember any snow caps on the hills up here. Does anyone remember if there was snow up there before? I can't remember. Let's speed up a little bit here. Do. Oh, I wonder, do we have does anyone know if there is there gold nuggets on this map? Does anyone know? Has anyone tried to find them? Fruit types. Oh, standard fruit types. No animals. So we are essentially starting with nothing here. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I'm looking for the shop, aren't I? Holy buckets. Where am I going? I need directions. Oh, here we go. Is that it? Oh, there it is. Ah, here we go. Here's the shop right here. Okay. Right. Um, so, yeah, it more or less looks the same. Probably a few little tweaks here and there. As I said, this is not like a stream, if that makes any sense. This is just me essentially just testing out OBS and, been over a month since I turned on the PC, so I just wanted to check that everything was working okay. Did all of the various updates. Like an idiot, I thought that the class patch was today. It's not. It's on Thursday. So that was a bit of a stupidity from me, but it is what it is. But we do have some mods. So OTD will probably know what this is. Maybe or maybe not. He hasn't used it. Maybe knew it as well. This is the new version of the Ideal extension. Now the reason I downloaded this one is because it's got the Ideal 10T. So you've got now these are all real world. Okay. So the PL is because it's like a tire version. So there's the 7T there with the the tracks. Then you have the 8T or 8PL, the 8T, the 9PL, 9T, and I'm hoping that the next one is the new one. There it is. So this is the 10T right there. And as I said, that is a real world machine. Now, I wonder, does the horsepower change? It does. Okay, that's good. I'd like to see that. Okay. So the 9T, is 647, and then they've juiced it up to the 10T, which is 790 horsepower. Now the capacity won't change. I don't believe Fendt have increased the capacity of the 10T. All they've done is increase the horsepower. They've made some changes, in the real world to the. They've made some changes to the actual, the separation of the, the various materials and stuff like that. A lot of internal stuff they've changed. No, you can change it to wide. It kind of pushes it up a little bit. Standard wide, standard wide. Okay. You can change it to Trelleborg, Michelin. Ooh, what was that there? Is there some kind of lettering on it? Trelleborg, Michelin. I kind of like the Trelleborgs actually. White tires. Let's go back to Michelin again. Oh, that changes nothing. What's going on there now? The hell? There's no difference. I can't see any difference in those tires changing from standard to wide. Go back to Trelleborg. Oh, there's a difference. Fence, you can change it to Massey Ferguson. I did see another version that you could change it to Challenger. He must have taken that out, but maybe because it's not real world. I don't know. You can adjust the various colors here. You can change the seat color in here. If you want leather, let's just change that to that. You can change the main color. Ooh, hello. And the interior color. Ooh, very nice, very nice, very nice. I like that. I wonder if there is a Challenger version. No. Ooh, no. Interior, leather, fabric. It's a good question now. Which would be better? I kind of like that one right there, my friends. What you think of that? And then we have the Draper headers. Now you get options here, which you don't get in game. You get 7.7 meter, you get 9 meter, you get 10.7, 12 meter. So, and then you have your, they've all been painted. Well, mostly. I mean, I would have gotten rid of the logos there, the Capello, maybe, made them Fent, but it is what it is. Oh, hello. Okay. So this is actually a pretty good pack, I must say. How is my audio? Am I coming through okay for you guys? Can you hear me all right? Um, I, as I said, I am using a new headset. My previous Logitech G633 went kaput. So thankfully, Amazon issued me a refund, which is very good of them. And then I used the money to get a 635. So apparently these headphones have, I don't know, the last set had a 4 millimeter condenser microphone. This is a 6 millimeter condenser microphone. The headset, the speaker things, whatever the hell they call them, were 40 millimeter. Now they're 50 millimeter. Okay, so this is another mod. So this is Slava. I wanted to take a look at this one again. I wasn't sure if I had an updated version of this or not. Now, obviously, this isn't legit. I mean, from based on what he said on the release notes, is that he has the class DLC. He did buy it, but he has obviously hacked into it because you shouldn't be able to access this mod. It's copy protected, but he has apparently, you know, and I kind of showed this off before. I do consider this to be a superior version to the in-game version. Slava has done some genuine modding and tweaking of it. You do get a lot more options with this one as well, of course. You have an option here for, there's an 8,000 and there's an 8,900, which goes to 21,000 liter capacity. So an extra 3,000 liters, which ain't too bad, in terms of cheating, a little bit cheaty, but 3,000 liters isn't a million liters. Let's put it that way. I could live with that. So you've got wheel setups. So he's got the wheels there, which actually do match up as well. You know what? I think this might be a different version. Hold on a second. Is there a Case IH logo on that? There is. Bugger. Yeah. I actually mentioned that to him. I had a conversation with him about this. Um, he mentioned something, the original tracks. He mentioned that. Where is it? He mentioned that the original tracks, which are these, I don't know, there was an issue with it. He had to swap them out for the Case IH tracks. He did say that he's continuing to work on it to try and get these original tracks, to work with his modded version. But, he had to swap it out. What else do we have here? So you've got all the headers as well. These are pretty much the standard in-game stuff. So the Convio, The choreos, I believe. I don't think there's anything there. He has added some though. So you have the 900, you have the 1050, you have the 1200. They've been added. I'm not sure about that trailer. I think that might be in game. I'm not sure. I have to check that one. So yeah, he has added some headers. Like this is the original one. So again, a good pack. Uh, mods. What was I going to look at? Yeah, I downloaded this one as well. This is a modded version of the Mahindra Retriever, and obviously this is multicolor. Now the patch notes said that he's done a lot more work to this than the base mod, the base version. For example, I think he said he added like reverse lights and rear, parking lights. He made a few tweaks and stuff like that. So you can see there's quite a few options on this. So you have off-road, street, default. Ooh, hello. I'm not sure if that came with beacons, work lights. Ooh, hello. Oh, I don't know like the ball shaped things. What the hell? Why are they balls? So work lights and beacons, and default. Beacons, work lights and beacons. Okay, let's just go to there. Engine setup, 83 horsepower, 60 mph, 105 horsepower. So not a same speed, but a slight juice up in the horsepower rating from 83 to 105. You can obviously change the colors to whatever the hell you want. Oh, hello. Hold on a second. So you could make a black version if you wanted to. Like the limited edition version. And then you have the design color. Oh, hello. That's not too bad actually. So you could have something like that. No, I really don't like those lights. To see the way they're balls. Let me just rent that. Let me take a look at that thing. I mean, they look dumb. Well, I suppose what you could do is you could just leave out the lights and just have the work lights. Now, I'm going to have to turn a few things off here. The settings. We don't want miles, acres. No, that's not it. Real time. Normal. Off. Low. I'm going to leave it to default. Plant growth. Normal. Plant withering off. Crop destruction off. On. Line record on. Off. Save game. Ooh. Yeah, so I think he's added something there. The lights. Could be wrong about that. Do you have your beacons? Do they reflect? They do. And the reverse lights work as well, which is nice. Just don't like the ball shape. If he had made them just a standard, beacon shape, they would be absolutely perfect. So you have your front lights, you have your rear lights, which come on. You have extra set up the top. So that's pretty good, actually. So if I was getting something like this, I'd just leave out the beacons and keep the work lights. So I suppose we can use this to, you know, zip around the map. So have you guys looked at this map? I don't know. Has anyone been streaming it? I don't think you can go down here, can you? No, it's a dead end. Oh. Should be something up here, isn't there? Sales point. Oh, hello. So, how the heck is everybody? I was watching I caught a little bit of his stream earlier today, but unfortunately, I was in the process of putting this bloody machine together. Actually, at one point, I was, I don't know, I was doing something, and I was like inches away from tipping over the PC. Uh, on the tempered glass side, I had one tempered glass panel on, and I came very, very close to being an idiot and tipping over the entire PC. I tell you, oh dear, I would be. I think I would be literally crying if something like that happened to me. So I was blessed. I just caught it in time. So yeah, that's what I've been doing most of the day today. Is just Ooh. Oh no, no, no! Don't tell me I'm stuck. Oh, see that? Do you see that, Newall? That is what you call skill, my friend. That's driving at its finest right there. Uh, 6 people? I don't think I saw anyone today. So I knew Big Daddy was doing it. But a lot of these fields down here in FS17, I ploughed a lot of these together to make like one massive field, which is pretty cool. Now, I did hear that, I don't know, it was Big Daddy, Julian was saying it. Julian was saying that there's some issues with painting grass on this map. I suppose we could take a look in a second. But yeah, this is nice. I do have a lot of mods. I have a huge backlog of mods that I want to take a look at. So I wanted to take a look at this one. See how she does. She's done pretty well. She handles quite well. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the Mahindra Retriever. If anybody wants this particular modded version, I can certainly upload it to WeTransfer for y'all. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Is there something going on inside? Is that new? I don't remember that screen being on this thing. Does anyone remember that? Oh! There we go. How do I return this thing? Can you return this? Where do you return this thing? Oh, it's in the other side. I remember now. Go on the side. There you go. Now what do I do? A second. The hell? There we go. Shane Kaz Taylor. Hey Kaz, how are you, sir? How are things? the 10T. So, what has he done there with that? What's going on with the 10? Or the 1? What's going on with that? Why is there kind of a green area on the 10? Ah, bloody hell. Get up there. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Son of a bitch. I don't know, there's something going on there. Yeah, there's something. See that there? The green part there? I don't think that is part of it. Could be a reflection, I suppose, but I don't think so. Unless he did a shitty paint job and he missed a bit. Yeah, there's something going on there. Hmm. Hey, Tiny 426 and Mr. John Brock. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? Right. What else do we have? What else do we have? No, no. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Okay, now we have something. So this is a sprayer. Obviously, this is a PC mod. I think it came out over the weekend. So this is a what's it? LBJ modding. Case IH 4440 Patriot. 335 horsepower, 36.5 meter. Goes 22 mph working speed. That is excellent. Ooh, look at that. 22 mph working speed, and then a road speed of 35 mph, which is also very good. It's only got a capacity of 45,043 liters. Does liquid fertilizer and herbicide. And this is it. Ooh, I wonder. Ooh, that is a shiny tank. Look at that tank. Holy buckets. Look at this thing. 335 horsepower. I mean, the working speed alone in this thing would be worth it. 22 mph. Now, it's got a small capacity, but if you just put it on a worker, you are golden. I mean, even the driving, the road speed is 35 mph. Uh, is there anything that needs doing? Can we buy a field? Where's the shop? It's over here, isn't it? Growth, soil composition. So we could probably. Oh wow, that's cheap. Look at that. That's very cheap. Ooh, ooh, that's a bit frame ratey there, right there. Holy buckets. Let's take a look at this thing. Now, I don't know about the nose of this thing. I mean, I would imagine the real world machine would be see-through, you know, for air venting and stuff like that. The lights are FS19 standard. I don't know, that kind of looks like something from FS17 or 15. That texture right there. And then there are other parts of it that are, that are higher quality. I mean, it's got all of the bits and bobs, the nozzles going on. Those have, the nice tank. jump inside. Let's take a look at the cabin here. So the mirrors work. They do. That's a bit low res. What you think of that? That's a bit low res right there. Some of this seems to be, I don't know. It's, maybe he's pieced it from different mods, taking pieces from FS15 or FS17 mods, and then some of it is like high quality. So you have the buddy seat here. You have the your instrument panel. Oh, the monitor came on. Oh, look at that! It switched on as well. So what works and what doesn't? So the pedal doesn't work. I don't think so. No. The thingy on the steering wheel doesn't work. That thingy there doesn't work. There's no articulation on the seat, so it doesn't move up and down. And when you reverse, his arm doesn't move when you reverse, and his feet don't touch the pedals. So a bit of work to be done on the inside for sure. Does have a nice turning radius, and I can see that there is an error in terms of the speed. So it says 35 mph, in the shop, but it's actually 32. Becky's Bits and Bobs. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, it looks nice, for the most part. It does look like, some of it is, up to FS19 standards, and some of it isn't. If you can see in that area there, there isn't a huge amount of detail in there. And it looks kind of a different resolution than, let's say, the red part here. I don't see any. Is there exhaust smoke? There is. Okay, that's fine. Let's unfold this thing. Let's see how. That's not too bad. I mean, in the real world, it would take that long. And there should have been another section then, isn't there? Yeah, that's acceptable. I would imagine the real world machine would take that long to unfold. What else can you do with this? Ooh, she's a bit slidey there. Look at that now. Oh, it's empty. Hold on a second. I'm an idiot. Let's fill this up first before we do anything. She's a little slippy and slidey. I'll say that. Especially when she is unfolded. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a different... Do you see the icon here? I'm getting different icons. Why is there different icons? So you see it there. There's a different icon showing up than normal. I don't know why that is. Maybe the modder has done something to the map. Custom icons. So yeah, I mean it... Oh, get out of my way. It is a bit slippy. Right, let's unfold this again. Still 32 mph is not bad. It's not bad at all for a sprayer. So you can also you can move it up and down. Okay, and you can move the if you want to, you can wave at people. OTD, hello, hello. You on? How are you? So, so you can, you can move them up and down independently. Now, what I would like to see is there was a mod in FS17 where you could turn off the left or right of these, the boom arms. So if you only have a certain section of a field to do, you can turn it off so you're not wasting stuff. Okay, now that looks a bit stupid, but we'll just let him do his thing. That's not straight at all. Okay. So I wonder what he's going to do at the end of the field. I mean, he's going 22 mph. Look at that. So this is a super super fast sprayer. This could be this could be a bit of a game changer, my friends. Oh, he's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing it right. He is. Good stuff. Nice. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby right there. As I said, 22, fertilizing and doing herbicide at 22 mph. That's a big deal. Uh, the Rubicon 9000 goes 15 mph. Even though I have a modded version that goes 18. But as I said, this could be very very useful for large fields. Certainly some of the stuff that it's on Rickyville would benefit from a machine like this. You could just put it on a worker and he does his thing. What is he beeping at? So yeah, he's doing it perfectly fine. No issues. Some of these mods you'll see when you hire a worker, they'll go like around in circles and stuff. Because they're not done properly. But that is not too shabby. Not too shabby now, that thing. So that's one. I do have another one. 325,900. It's a bit pricey though, isn't it? That's fairly high. This is the other one. Okay. Now, I believe this is like from FS17. It's like I believe it's a direct conversion. I mean, you can kind of even tell by the texturing that it's a straight port. The textures and stuff they haven't been modified to any real extent. You can change the rims there. Massey Ferguson. You can change the wheel brands. Trelleborg, Michelin. So obviously the Michelin are higher up. I would assume in the real world you would need them, higher up to get over crops. So you've got narrow tires, you've got standard, you've got wide, and narrow tires. So that's kind of interesting. Trelleborg has narrows, standard, wides. Not too bad. The only thing I'd say about this mod is, the fenders. If you have wide tires, I would like a wide fender option. So the fenders, they don't, the tires extend well past the, the fenders and stuff. So I would say maybe if there was a mod or an option to extend the fenders to kind of match it a little bit more. But I would imagine now if you were driving around on the road, I would say the wide tires would be a good option. But obviously, if you were spraying, you'd probably need the narrows. What am I doing? Right, so we'll just go with that one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, holy buckets. Houston, we have a problem. Is there collisions on this? Oh, crap. Let me fix this here. Is there collisions on this? Oh, man. Oh, there is, but not all the way. So, how far... where does the collision start in this thing? Where does it... Okay, so it's not there. It's not there. Let's see how far out the collision extends. So about there. Yeah, it's somewhere around there. Let's see if I can get this here. Yeah, so I mean there's a fair I mean, yeah, I mean that's a huge amount actually. Look at that. There's collisions, like quite a bit of it. Yeah, look at that. Like half of it has no collisions. You see that? Wow. And then it's about there. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not a huge fan of uh, vehicles that don't have proper collisions. I gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of it. I think I would prefer if the vehicle had collisions all along the boom. I think it's more realistic. Some people may not like that because of that situation that just happened there, where I'm crashing into a tree. As I said, it's not going to appeal to everybody, or not everybody will like having full collisions on the booms. But personally, I do. And yeah. Let's check this one out. Let's see what this is like. I suppose we should take a look at it first. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much to say about this one. I don't think, as I said, this is... Wasn't there some kind of a Massey Ferguson DLC in FS17? And this was part of it. Was it part of the Platinum Edition or something? Something like that. But, this is... you can tell by the textures that... I mean, it's still high quality, but... it's not FS19 standards. Well, it's still nice to have something new, something different, because we have very, very few, sprayers. Well, not self-propelled ones, anyways. I mean, we do have other ones, but we don't have a huge amount of self-propelled ones. we have any more fields that need to be done? Oh, no, go back. So this goes 29. I'm not sure if that is how it was in FS 17, but I can tell you that the control is the handling, I suppose you call it, is much better. Much better. Yeah, yeah, that is absolutely fine. It seems to be, weighted properly. Oh my god, 26. Yeah, that is much fun. Much better handling. I suppose we should check out the, does it have any beacons? Ooh, oh, look at that frame rate drop right there. Holy buckets. Okay, the light. Oh, and they've changed the lights to LEDs. See that? So the first stage is standard lights, and the second and the third are LEDs. I don't know if the color matches. I mean, the color on the ground, it doesn't really match the lights. You know, for example, the first stage here, the light matches, the color of the lights. The color temperature seems off on those lights. Oh, shut up, you idiot. I do not, unfortunately, I don't have a wheel at the current time. It is on my to-do list. I don't necessarily mind the LEDs, but I do think that the lights here should match it more. They don't. It doesn't really match up. Let's just unfold this. I'm not sure if I can do this field. We'll see. So you do have an option to move the thingy up and down, but there's no option to move from left to right, which is, fine. That's the way it was in FS17. We should be able to spray this. I do have access to the land, you idiot. There we go. So we'll just let him do his thing there. We'll see how he behaves. But yeah, I mean, it's another self-propelled sprayer. We have very few of them in game. We got what, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 3 of them. That was from the horse pack. So that's the modded Rubicon that I have. So yeah, 2 new sprayers. If I was making a decision on, this is just my opinion, but I'm not just looking at these mods. I'm kind of thinking, what will I keep and what will I delete. So if I if I was going to keep a mod, I would keep the Massey Ferguson 1930. For now, I would delete the Patriot. I mean, it all seems to function fine. I haven't noticed any bugs per se. The fact that there is no collisions on the boom arms or, halfway down the boom arm, that isn't necessarily a bug. It's just a decision by the modder in question. It's not a decision I personally would agree with, but to each their own. But still, it's still a very good. I mean, for the working speed is fantastic, 22 mph. It's the best sprayer, fastest sprayer so far. That without 100 miles per hour or whatever. Yeah, It's nice. It certainly is. But if I'm making a choice, my personal opinion is I would delete this one, the Patriot, and I would keep the Massey Ferguson. But that's just me. Alpago. This is another one. I'd be interested to see if this is a mod on a painted version of the Sulky pack that I have. I'd have to compare them side by side. So we don't have a huge amount of Alpago equipment in game. This is most certainly the textures and stuff do look like they are FS19 standards. They definitely do. So this is the other part of it here. So you have a PTO front and back. So you kind of put all these three boys together. Just seeing it in the shop, it looks high quality. Let us, do I have any modded tractors? Oh, we do. Oh, we'll take a look at this one. Yes, yes, yes. So I found another JCB mod. As you know, I'm a huge fan of JCB. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't like the David thing. Oh, he's put carpets in it as well. Look at that. Oh, he has. Oh, he's modified the seat as well. Oh, that is interesting. So, this mod, the guy said that a lot of it is just cosmetic stuff. So he's added a, you can see the antenna are red. He's added some kind of a light thingy on the front here. He's added some, he's got he's got an air freshener in the cab. You see the air freshener? He's added some, you know, West Coast Agri Limited. So he's added decals and these are minor little things that he's added and stuff. He's added a license plate, which is British, I believe. So you can you can change it to whatever the hell you want, really. So I'm gonna try and get myself a JCB proper. So what did that change? Design color. Let me see. What am I missing here? Ah, the front of it. Okay. No, I'm not sure if that was yellow originally. Was that originally black? I can't remember. Was that black originally? Or was it yellow? We'll just leave it there for now. So you've got the wheel options. We've got Trelleborg and Nokian, Michelin. He probably added Michelin, I think, from the in-game version. Standard, wide tires. Pretty much the same as the in-game version. Trelleborg or Nokian is communal. Michelin or wides. You can't change that either. Not a huge difference on the front tire. A little bit on the back, not a massive difference. I'd probably go with the Michelin, as they're the biggest. So you've got the 8330 with 348 horsepower. Whoa, okay. This is very, very unrealistic. So this is 8330 big, which is 696 horsepower. And that's completely dumb. What? What the hell? Fast track 8330 speed. 59 mph, 1200 horsepower. What the hell, dude? How unrealistic is this? Oh my god. So the base is 348, 43 mph. Then you go to 696 horsepower and 52 mph. 1,200 horsepower and 59 mph. What the hell? And you can't change the Union Jack thing either. No, I definitely wouldn't be keeping this. But you know what the hell, we'll just rent it out and just take a look at it. That is a definite deletion from me. Completely unrealistic. Let's go in cab. So he has added a few things. He's added the JCB floor mats. He's put some kind of a trim on the seats. I think he's changed up. Maybe, yeah, I think he's changed up the seats here. He's added a couple of consoles. You have your bloody air fresheners. You have your Michelin Man. You know, he's added decals and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that was added. What's your thoughts and opinions on this? Would this be something you would keep, or? It actually goes 60 mph. Whoa! Holy fuck, is that thing? Oh! Oh, look at that! I like the flashes on the front though. I don't like the light on top, but I do like the ones on the front. Oh! Oh! Holy buckets! I wonder, can I what do they call it? I don't know what the word for this. You know, where you can rev up, you know, put the cars, you know, you can put them up in there like a dog. I don't know what the hell you call it. Does it smell like a pine tree? I'm not too sure. Oh! Oh! Oh my days. I mean, it's fast. It's definitely fast. It's unrealistic. Oh, look at the lag of that. Holy crap. Oh my days, that is loud. It does have def. Yeah, this thing is a bit of a beast. Way too overpowered, this thing. You'll kill yourself in this bloody thing. Oh my god. Holy crap. Right, let's lease these. I want to see what these are like. No, okay. So this is how this works. I'm sure you've all done this before. Who was it? Was it Tiny or was it All-Timer Dave? Do you remember when I was trying to put the sulky pack together and I took an hour on Rickyville to try and figure it out? And then one of you said, "Oh, put the tank on the front, you idiot." Yeah, that's how intelligent I am. Yeah, see that? See, now that I know how to do it. So she all connects up. Ooh, that is nice quality. Look at that. Ooh, look at the lights. Look at the lights. Look at that. This is French, obviously. Pago. It's a little bit slightly lower res there on the Alpego. That's very good there. Slightly lower res, not too bad. Down. That's perfectly fine. The lights are excellent. The decaling there is excellent. Loads of detail. Look at all that detail. Everything connects up as it should. Even the hoses here and stuff like that. Does it connect up here as well? Check it out there. Just disconnect this again. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so this is you know, a cedar, I guess. A 3-in-1 job. Doesn't hold very much. Does it hold? 1,500. I don't think anything goes on the back. I don't believe so. Now, depending on how well this actually works. Now, I do notice that the colors don't match. So that's kind of maybe that's like that, you know, in real world. So you have light blue on the front and then kind of a dark blue, but maybe that's the way it is. I don't know, but I'll have to take a look at the real world alternatives to see if there's a color difference. So I guess you put these two down. I think you put the bottom one as well, don't you? Isn't there a wheel that comes on the front of this? There is. Okay, there we go. And there she goes. Alpago. Now, you know, there's one of these in FS20. I mean, not this. You know, not this. There's an Alpago, but you know, there's not this one. I would hope that that Alpago will eventually get, you know, will come to, you know, FS19 in a mod format. So hopefully that happens. So what's your opinion on this one, guys? Would you is this a keeper for you? Would you have this on your farm in your mod folder? You know, I like it, except the boom arms. It's the only thing that, you know, I wish that the modder had made the boom arms, you know, collisions fully instead of halfway. But as I said, not everyone feels that way, you know. Anyways, oh, I forgot there was a train on this thing. Was there 2 trains on this map before? Does anyone remember? I don't remember if there was 2 trains in this map before. Was there 2 trains in this map before? Or was there 1? There was definitely 1. I don't remember there was 2 of them. Let's go around. Where's this guy going? There was 2 trains. So I'm confused. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Maybe, you know, it's been a while since I played this map, and I don't remember this. I'm probably wrong. I'm sure I am. Actually, yeah, now I remember. There are 2 trains. Now I remember. There is. Yeah, there is 2 trains. Yeah, I remember the train system now. Okay, right. What else do we have? Now I do have other harvesters. Let me show you this here. I've quite a few actually. From Mr. Slava or us, we have the in-game Tuscano. Obviously, this is part of the uh, class DLC. This is pretty much identical, but he has done a few little things. I don't believe, or I don't remember if there was an option for wheels. So I've got Trelleborg, Michelin, and Mitas. Let me just check. Oh, we did. Interesting. I didn't realize that. So what has he done? What has he done to this thing? So what has he changed about this thing? What has he done with it? I mean, I don't see any differences whatsoever, to be perfectly honest. Because I would have assumed Slava are us. Oh, Mr. R.D. Allen. Ah, the Prius driving butthole himself. Ah, yes, yes. The man who does not like console players. I actually, a few nights ago, I went on his Twitch stream, and I said to him, "Why don't you like console players?" And then he says, "Hey, I never said I don't like console players. I said I don't like consoles." I actually think he did say that he doesn't like console players. Maybe he's changing his tune, but either way, you know, he's I don't know. He's not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way. I don't know what Slava has done to this thing. I don't know why. I don't. What did he do to it? I really don't know what he did to this thing. $381, 11,000, 381. Yeah, it's identical. Did he do anything with the headers, I wonder? Yeah, I did see that this header was in here with the with the Toscana 580. So I did see this header in the pack, a 6 meter S600. What comes standard base game is this one. So the Vario 770, 7.7 meter. So this comes with the Toscano, okay? And then you have the Convio 1230, which comes with the 8900. I think it might have came with it did. I guess it came with this one as well. It definitely came with the 5600. See, I've got a few different mods. I've got right. So we've got the base game. We've got the Toscano and then the 8900 from the Platinum Edition. And then I have a Lexion 600 series mod, right? So this is version 2 of the Lexion 600 series pack. So this is the 650. Okay, now obviously these come with their own headers as well. And then you have the 660 and 670. So the 670 would be 449 horsepower. So I'm guessing, and then the Dominator, where did that come from? I guess that was part of the class DLC, I think. I believe. Yeah, it is. And then we have another one. We have the Alexion 530. Holy, oh my God, how many bloody mods have I got? I have to get rid of a few of these. So STV FS17. Well, that is not right, is it? Yeah. Oh, this definitely looks like 17. Look at that. Yeah. And like even from looking at it, you can kind of tell this is FS17. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not super high res or anything. Is there anything you guys want to see in particular in terms of these class thingies? I showed the 8900 before. You guys, if you've seen one of my previous streams, you've seen the 8900. I did play around with an older or a version 1 of the 600 series. I got an autoload pack. This is a BDM autoload pack that came out. So there's a series of mods in there. These are all, I believe they're all, standard base game mods, but they have, autoload feature to them. Forget about that one. You've seen that before. I've showed the Agroliner off before as well. The only difference between this is, in terms of the base game version, is they've added dynamic hoses. Other than that, it's absolutely identical. There was something else. What else was there? There was something in containers. Slurry. I had something in slurry. Let me see this. Yeah. So the Garant. Okay. Right. This is the base game version. All right. As you can see. So I downloaded a modded version. So it's here. So what this chap has done, he's added dynamic hoses on the front. I mean, you can't see them now, but you'll see them in a second. And he's added a license plate on the back. So you see the license plate compared to no license plate. So we'll just quickly take a look at this. So you've standard and white tires. There's nothing really to this. I'm gonna need another tractor, I suppose. Do we have any modded tractors in here? Large tractors. No. Do I have them modded? Yeah, I've got this. I've got this modded. I haven't done a review of this yet. This is a modded version of the Valtra A. Beast Gaming, who does Farming Simulator. And I believe Gav8080 as well has done a review of this. So if you want to check that out for a review of the Valtra A mod. This is it. We're just going to quickly take a look at this one. So yeah, you can see it there. Hey, there you go. So that's cool. See that? Dynamic hoses. I like that. That's awesome. And then it's identical to, the only changes he's done is the license plate here and dynamic hoses. And I do like dynamic hoses. I think that's pretty cool. Let me take a look at that again. Let me just see that there. Yeah, he's added it there. See it there? So he's added the dynamic hoses there. I like that. That is cool. That's a keeper for me. I'm a big fan of dynamic hoses. Is there a hitch in the back of this? I don't think there is. Let's just return a few stuff here to clear. Because I've got a few more mods that I want to take a look at. What else do we have? Let's go through. So this is new. This is the BDM Autoload pack. So you get all of this in the pack, okay, and it has its own dedicated section. I downloaded another mod. You see that? Liquid Transport. So do you remember? I don't know. Well, it's on PC. I don't know if it's on console or not. Some new category thing where you put all liquid transport into one section. So you see this stuff here? So I like that. So the class. Weights. What do we have in weights? Oh, we have that one. Okay. Belts. Nope. No loaders. Dollies. No. Skid steers. No. Front loaders. Nothing of interest. Wheel loaders. No. Telehandlers. Levelers. No. Animal transport. Nope. Yeah. Oh, that's my milk tanker mod. Baling technology. Do you have anything in here? We have the Anderson Group class. No, there's nothing there. Nope. The forestry. Nope. Loading wagons. Nothing again. Windrowers. Swadro 2000. Nope. Mowers. Nope. Slurry tanks. I mean, DJ has done a review of this already. You know, the brewery catros thingy. You know, that you can, colorize and stuff like that. But I did download something to match it, which is a mod. If I can find the damn thing. Where's the damn thing? Is that it? No, that's not it. How does that thing? Brewery. Oh, there it is. Where is that? Yeah, so this is a modded version of the no, this isn't on console. This is and it's not on the mod hub either. This is a modded version, so you can change the colors to black or green, right? So it kind of matches this one. So you would go, I guess, with that or whatever it would be. I'm not sure exactly what color it would be. And then you can change the rims to whatever the hell you want to match it. Change the tires, that type of thing. If you've seen DJ's video, you pretty much know what it is. So yeah, this is on the mod hub, this Brewery Fieldmaster 20, but this is on PC. So you can kind of color match, that to that, as it were. What else do we have? Manure spreaders. Nothing there. Nothing in crop protection. I suppose you guys have, if you've watched my live streams of Rickyville, you'll know about this Unververth 332, an absolute beast of a machine. This has essentially replaced the Weber 6M for me. It's absolutely fantastic. It works perfectly. Superb mod. Highly recommended. Cedars. I mean, I've showed you the Alpago already. That's a keeper for me. I can tell that. Oh, I do have the modded Pronto. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Now, Gav8080 did a review of this. This is a modded version of the horse Pronto. Some of the changes are it's got dynamic hoses on the front. Of course, you can fully colorize it. Also, the modder has added a license plate on the back. You can change the logo up here. So you see that. So you've got different logo options on the back here. You can leave it blank. Porsche. I don't believe. Oh, it does. Oh, it does on the side. Oh, there you go. Okay. I see it there. Obviously, I'd have to unfold it to fully see it. Porsche. Yeah. And you can modify the colors to whatever the hell you want. So you can change it to green here. Change the rim color to gloss. Change the design color to white. And you've kind of got a, you've got a sort of, you've got a sort of, you could leave the logo off of it completely. All right, so you can get rid of the logo. And you have an approximation of a, you've got an approximation of a class cedar. So it's got no logos, as you can see. Oh, well, it does actually. So class green, the wheels are class red. Then on the top you have class white. So, you could use your imagination. If you wanted something to match your stuff, you've got that. As I said, Gav8080 has extensively tested this horse Pronto already. There was a bit of a bug that Gav8080 noted, but the modder fixed the issue very quickly. Within a day of Gav's video going up, he had a fix out for it, which was cool. Always nice to see that from modders. You can put on the old blinky blinkies there. Oh, buckets. So you can do something like that. I think this is already, fertilized, but what the hell? We're only messing about here. I do have access to the land. Whoa, he is struggling. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, he's not gonna do so well, is he? Holy Toledo. Yeah, he does not have the juice to get this thing. Damn, son. You are not getting the job done, are you? How's the other guy doing? Yeah, so, he's working away, you know. It works, this thing. That's the main thing, you know. It does actually work. So that's another keeper for me. Keep the alpago. Stop that. Right, what's next? Planters. Do we have anything here? No. Powerhouse. No, seen that already. We've always seen the birdie as well. Anything in here? Nope. Cotton technology. Nope. Plows. Anything in here? Nope. V technology. Ew. Anything in auger wagons? So yeah, I think I have essentially covered everything that I wanted to show off. I don't think there's anything much left. So there you go, my friends. As I said, I just wanted to take a look at a few mods, and I more or less just wanted to really, test the PC out to make sure everything was fine. You know, everything does seem to be fine. I am able to stream. You can hear me okay. YouTube is working as it should. So yay! So yeah, that is where we are going to call it a night. Thank you all for tuning in. Very much appreciated. But for right now, my friends, we are going to end the stream. I don't know if anybody else is streaming at the moment. I assume Julian is still streaming at the moment. If you want to go check him out, and maybe the other guys will be streaming again later as well. In terms of when I'll be streaming again, uh, not too sure. Leave it with me. You'll see me online, I'm sure. Right, but for right now, my friends, we're going to say take care. Bye bye. Thank you.